everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to hashtag dexitup. Dexitup is an open collaboration I co-host with my friend Alia, and I will put the link to her channel down below. You'll definitely want to go over there and check that out. So it's April and it's Easter, so I thought there has to be a rabbit involved here, but what I'm actually doing is taking a steampunk rabbit that I got out of the book that Janet Kay gave me, and I thought I'd put a little spin on it. So I was experimenting and I wanted to make a little window here. So I've already cut out the hole. I didn't have a hole punch that size, so I've just manually cut it out, and I'm just going to, this is just cut out of just regular scrapbook paper, so I'm going to back it with something a little sturdier. So this is just a piece of heavier cardstock. I'm not using it for the color, just for the weight. And here he is, my little steampunk bunny. It's so cute. I love the images in that book that she gave me. So I have these little steampunk frames, and so I'm just measuring here which one would fit better. His ears don't fit in any of them, but I thought, well, I'm gonna have to lose something in order to get the effect that I'm looking for. And so sure enough, the tips of his ears don't fit in any of the frames, but I'm trying to find one that will show most of his face. So I haven't used any different kind of techniques or anything here. I'm just making a cute little Rolodex card, and in a little bit you'll see that I loved this one so much that I made a second one, and I'll just do that one really quick for you, but I had to show you both of them. So to add to the steampunk kind of theme, you know, they have gold and metal and copper, things like that, so I'm just adding gold rub and buff around the edges instead of just inking it with the brown ink. So just to kind of match the frame a little bit, and at some point I do dab on some of the gold rub and buff onto the frame to kind of highlight the gold parts and the metal parts on the frame as well. So, and here I tried to stamp with I don't have an ink pad, just a brown one, and so I tried to use a marker on it. It didn't really work, but I found that black and white piece of paper there, and so just cut a strip off of that and put that on there, and also kind of edge that a little bit with the gold rub and buff. So then here is my quote, which you'll see here in just a bit. It just turns out so cute. I really did like how these turned out. So I went on Pinterest and I was looking for the Alice in Wonderland quotes, of course. We all love those. And so I did find one that says, "I can't go back to yesterday because I was a different person then." And so that is on my first card. And I've just cut it out in strips. I've backed it with a little bit of that sturdier cardstock and kind of inked around it. And so, but you guys go over and check out Alia's channel and see what she's done for this month's Dexitup. I can't wait. I'll be going first thing in the morning with my coffee and seeing what she's done, what she's created. I always love all of her work, and she always has the best ideas, so I can't wait to do that. So you guys do the same thing. Hop over there and watch her Dexitup. And then I think tomorrow is going to be Tags with Tucks, because it's on the first Thursday, and so these two things fall one right after the other this month again. So but you guys go over and check out all of her videos and see everything that she's up to. She is I say it in every video, she's a joy to watch, and that is true. So go over and check out her channel and subscribe if you haven't. You won't be disappointed at all. So here I'm just backing the quote. I've cut it up in different strips, but and that's just showing that my quote is by Lewis Carroll, of course, Alice in Wonderland. But This is my card that I liked it so much how it turned out that I went ahead and made a second one, and you'll see that here in just a little bit. So you guys, it's an open collaboration. Come along and join us. We have had some wonderful participation, and I'm so excited that you guys have jumped in here and shared time with us and supported our collaboration, and I appreciate that. So post your video on the 1st of the month for dexitup and tag Alia and I so that we get the notification that you have uploaded a video, and we can go over there and watch and subscribe to your channel if we haven't already. So here I go. I find not the same kind of paper that I had before, but I thought this would be close enough, but it's not really. I end up changing it in just a minute to make the second card. And here I've done the same thing. I've auditioned different frames so that I could get most of the rows in there. It doesn't get the whole picture, sadly, but I try to capture most of it. And when I looked at my second quote in the Alice in Wonderland page on Pinterest, it says that this quote was by Lewis Carroll, but when I researched it more, it actually was said by Jules de Gaultier back in 1913. But over time, it has been related to Lewis Carroll and Alice in Wonderland. And I don't know any more details than that, but I want to give credit for the quote to the right person. So anyway, I found another piece of paper with a little bit of that darker maroon color on it that I like so much. And I'm dabbing on the gold rub and buff on the frame. It makes it kind of shiny and a little more dimension on it once you put the gold on there. I didn't cover it. I want the markings of the frames to still show through. So I'm just dabbing it on, just highlighting it here and there. And the same thing to make it match the other card. I'm just putting this harlequin kind of paper on here. I have edged it with gold rub and buff. Same way I did the top card. And now I'm putting my rose on here. On the top card, on the first one, I had cut that hole because I was going to put the rabbit behind that frame. And so that's why that one had a hole in it. This one does not, because I got smarter. It just took me a minute. So anyway, didn't need the hole at all. Changed my mind because I found a little box that had frames and stickers and things like that in it. So, but anyway, I love the images. This rose image also came out of the Steampunk book that Janet Kay gave to me. All right, so I'm going to start putting down my quote, and it is, "Imagination is the only weapon in the war against reality." I just loved it. So I think that we're all very creative people, and we use our imaginations constantly. And yeah, I think if not for my time that I spend creating, all the stresses in life kind of win, and I just refuse to let that happen. So here I am doing my Rolodex cards for this month. So if you join us, you can do a Rolodex, you can do a MemoryDex. We just thought it would be a good collaboration to do, not only to practice just embellishing and altering a Rolodex card, but to use them up, because, you know, we all find them, and I'm sure we all have a good stash of them. So here's my second card. Again, I love the first one so much, I wanted to make a second one. I don't normally make two on the dexitup videos, but I like to make two of most everything, so you may see that again. But that's it. That's my cards for this month's dexitup. You guys, please come along and join us. We would love to have you and see all the ideas that you come up with. And again, thank you to everybody who has joined us. We appreciate that. Now let's hop over to Alia's channel and see what she's up to. I know she has done something so pretty, and probably has lace and florals in it that she always does so well. And I love to see all her work. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.